Welcome to episode 10 of the Off the Field Podcast.
Good to see everybody, and good to see you, my man. How are you doing today?
All right, I'm tired. I've been getting a lot less sleep since the WBC.
Well, let's just talk about that real quick. Dude, what the hell was that? I mean, I know I gave you a pep talk before you took off, and then I get a text saying, hey, I'm leaving, so
Yeah,
deuces.
I went to Miami for the final. Did not get the result I wanted, but I mean,
Hey, that ending, dude, it could not have been any better, though.
for real, dream ending. But damn, I am tired. I did not sleep after we filmed the last podcast. I stayed up all night editing to make sure I was good for the trip.
You got to be ahead.
And then I flew to Miami, had a layover in Denver.
Did you sleep at all on any of the flights?
Nope. I
You-
can't sleep on planes, cars. I can't sleep on anything that transports you.
I feel that on our flight to Paris when we took off with the softball crew, I didn't sleep one bit, bro.
I can't. Like, just on vehicles, I have to be in my bed or this couch.
Or a couch, for that matter.
Yeah, like, just vehicles, I can't sleep. And then last night I was up editing behind the scenes till 5 in the morning, so.
Oh, that's a lot of fun.
Yeah, so I'm very tired right now, but I'm here.
You know who's not tired, though? Our guest for today.
The travel man of the decade.
The travel man of, dude, they need to make an own like Time magazine like spread on this man, because he's been everywhere and anywhere. He is the real pit bull. He is Mr. Worldwide, ladies and gentlemen. Arturo.
Hello, Art.
How you doing, baby? What's up, Govey? Okay,
Nobody's ever dapped us up coming onto the set.
Oh, first and only so far.
Here you go. Here's your mic, Art.
Art,
Over
is that a
bit
little
more.
gift?
Take up all this cushion right there.
Are we live?
We are live.
We are going.
Let's
We're rolling right
go.
now.
What do we got there? Would you just
Oh.
flip over?
Come on, dude. You got to show us.
You know, since I'm the artistic guy,
Yeah.
I made a drawing for you guys.
Really?
It's a 1 of 1. Look at this.
Oh my God.
Oh, my God. That looks
He
like Un Verano
signed
Sin
it?
Ti.
Bro, it's signed.
It's off the field blimp.
Dude,
with the
that's,
sunset.
Dude, tell me
that's
that.
the toughest
Let's go.
thing ever. Holy shit.
So one of us must be getting drinks. I assume this is me and you, and then these are our ladies
Our
right
lady
here.
friends, yes. There's a cooler.
Am I in the blimp?
Choice of alcohol.
I'm assuming you're getting all the drinks right now.
Oh, you know what? That kind of looks like me, or I could be the one maneuvering the blimp.
You could be
Either
Mo
or.
could be the pilot of the blimp.
You know, how about that? I'll do that when we get paid millions upon millions
Let's
of dollars
go.
for this. I'll buy a blimp.
Put it on auction.
Art, we're gonna frame this and we're gonna
Let's
put it
go.
on the set.
Hey,
We
did
are,
you see
though.
my autograph? I
Yeah,
autographed it
it's
too.
autographs.
Yeah.
Up there.
Wow.
And he put 1 of 1. I just realized that.
And I think the blimp is the coolest part.
I love the blimp.
for sure. If
The
Off the
blimp.
Field can afford a blimp one day, you did the gradient pretty well too.
I tried.
Not gonna lie,
I tried.
I like it.
Let's go.
Now
He's got talent. Why do we even question him?
I'm gonna try and prop it up.
Is it going to work?
I'm gonna get a frame, but there you go.
Oh, sweet.
go.
Perfect. In frame too.
Also, are you ever gonna take your poster home?
Probably not. This is going to be forever part of the set. It looks so
Do you know
good.
the story behind this poster?
You guys got it in Arizona?
Yeah. So
Okay.
we both wanted it. So he wanted it, but it's only stayed here. So I bought one for myself on
Oh,
Amazon.
so that's his?
That's mine.
That's his.
Oh, I know you had bought one because I heard
It's
that
in the
you.
did you not see it coming up the stairs?
No, I didn't.
It's right there when you go up
Okay.
the stairs.
I thought that was yours. I was like,
No,
okay.
mine's hung already.
Okay.
His has been here since we got back. So why didn't you just let me buy this one?
Well, to be fair, like, it just looks so at home here.
It does look at.
It
home.
looks perfect, does it
Yeah.
not? Like, it's like kind
I
of
have
part
the
of it.
exact same one.
the next room.
Okay, I'll take it. You know what? Fine. This on episode 10 will be its last day.
Oh, double digits. We've made it to double digits.
1-0.
Let's go. Yes. Every Thursday, Spotify, 2 p.m. Every Friday on YouTube, video version, also 2 p.m.
Hey, at 2 p.m. at work, I get off at 3. So at 2 p.m., I go on my phone, put play on the podcast, and I'm bam.
You just let it bang,
This
huh?
guy's the most dedicated
Let's
of all our friends. He'll literally send the Spotify screenshot and
That
be
I'm
like,
listening to it at
he'll
work.
just send a fire emoji.
Hell yeah.
But
That's
it
why I
just
love
works.
art.
It's like I'm at work from 2. I'm at work till 3. So like I'll listen to it for like an hour, and then whatever it's left, I'll listen to it on the way home.
Yeah, I mean,
Dope.
the thing that I think podcasts are the best for is literally when you're just working or you have a long drive.
And I'm at work for like 10 hours, so
Yeah.
it's perfect.
And you always tell us how you have your AirPods in anyways.
Every day, like if you check my time, like how much time I spend on my AirPods, it's always like 12 hours a day.
Holy shit.
That's half the
Most
day.
of the time is because I'm at work, not because
Yeah.
I'm just listening to music because I'm at work.
Now, I called you the travel man of the decade. You don't get that name for no reason.
Mm-mm.
The countries that you have been to alone: Greece, Mexico, Spain, Puerto Rico, Canada, Bahamas, France, London, and most recently, Egypt.
You almost took up all my fingers, bro.
9.
Look at that.
Oh, you're one away.
I'm almost,
You're one
I'm
away.
almost at double
Look,
digits.
look, it wants to
Hey,
go up. It wants
there was
to go
this
up.
one girl I met in Egypt. 26 countries, bro.
Oh my god.
Holy
26.
shit.
I felt like
I
I'm
know
a
this.
beginner.
You felt like a pleb, huh?
I was like, I'm over here with like, yeah, I got a 9. She's always like, oh, I'm 26. I'm like, I've been to all 5 continents.
You can keep talking. I might move it if I feel it needs.
Dude,
to be
she went to
adjusted.
all 5 continents already?
All 5 continents. Her last one was Antarctica.
Holy
She said it was
balls.
like, she said it was like it was really hard to get there, but it was worth it.
I know a
Antarctica.
YouTuber
Yeah.
that's been to every country except North Korea.
Holy crap.
Yeah, well,
Bro.
for obvious reasons.
Yeah, we get.
You know who has been, though?
Who?
I know.
Rodman?
Yeah, I was going to say Dennis Rodman. Damn it.
I'm like,
Beat
that's
me
the
to it.
only like.
Aren't they like best friends? Like
Yeah, dude.
Dennis Rodman and Kim
apparently.
Jong Un.
He couldn't get MJ, so he got Dennis Rodman.
Oh yeah.
Swear to God, that's the
MJ
story.
Yeah.
That's the story. He
This
wanted to
is-
meet Michael Jordan first.
So let's see. Greece. I'm very jealous of that trip because Santorini, Greece, is the #1 place in the world that I want to go to,
Yeah.
and he's been there.
Santorini was pretty freaking awesome.
Yeah. What? I mean, how beautiful is it? Just the pictures with the blue
Greek art
water.
was flaming in that, dude. You
Dude.
were doing
I had
everything.
the white linen shirt.
Yeah.
I had the white linen shirt.
He's got the white
Yeah.
shirt on.
I
Dude.
didn't. I'm not like a white color shirt person, but like a family friend was like, "You got to take the white shirt." I was like, "No," and I ordered it.
Yeah.
And then I got to Greece and I put it on. I was like, "Yo, this is not me. This is not me. I look
You became
weird.
Greek?
I look weird." But I was getting a lot of compliments.
Really?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So
I mean, I get it because all the buildings are white.
Yeah.
It
all
was gonna
the
pop the
white
but
buildings.
Santorini is really beautiful. Like you see it on pictures, you see it on Instagram videos, but when you're there, you're like, "Holy shit!" Like,
My sister just went
I'm
last
here.
year too, so
hey man,
everyone's
we gotta,
going. I gotta
hey,
go.
We gotta make a trip there. I'm down to go back.
Okay,
I'm down to go back
I like that. Art's always down for some traveling.
anywhere except Vegas.
Athens. That's like the historical part of Greece.
Yeah,
Right.
Acropolis. That
You
was
see
pretty
any-
cool.
Any gods over there at Athens?
Me,
Yeah. You,
except me.
no, our friend.
he saw himself in the mirror and he's like, damn, I'm a god.
I'm pretty sure I went to like some temples, but I forgot the names of those gods.
hmm
Yeah.
Okay. Mexico. When I bring up Mexico, that's a trip we were both involved in. You've
Yeah.
been multiple times.
I went to Mexico from where like when I was born to like when I was.
You've made
20?
the drives to Mexico,
I've
right?
Damn.
We've driven from here to Mexico City, which would take like 2 days.
Oh my.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it would take
It's
like 2
different?
days. Yeah,
right in
dude.
the
Yeah.
dude, I could
And
never.
at that time, only my dad would drive.
Oh my.
Nah, dude, I
God.
can
'Cause
never.
my mom was not driving in Mexico, so my dad would take he would just drive. We'd have like a old, damn, what is it called? It's a van, Move Star.
Oh, the Windstar. It's
The
a
Windstar?
it's like an old blue Ford.
Yeah, it was like one of those vans.
Yeah, I
that
know
you look
exactly
at now,
what
you're
you're
like,
talking about.
damn, that's an ugly van. But I remember back in the day, like you fold the seats and it'd be like a bed, so we'd be chilling.
No, I want to ask real quick. Were you and your family the type of people to like take off to Mexico for like months on end?
Bro, let's say school ended on Thursday. I'll be on the plane that Thursday night and not come back to the U.S. the Sunday before school started on Monday.
No.
So for the longest, I never experienced the 4th of July.
bro, I would
Wow.
only go for like 2 weeks
No,
at
I
most.
was-
Like,
Let's say last week of June,
holy shit.
whole July, whole August, and I'll be come back the first week of September.
Damn.
Bro.
That was my childhood from like when I was born to like when I was like
And
probably
were
like 18. 'cause,
Were you
like
were you going to Mexico City every time?
mostly where my mom's from, Michoacan.
Okay.
If my dad went, I would go to Mexico City for like 2 weeks.
Okay.
But most of the time it would be Michoacan. And then I would go like Mexico City for like a weekend if my dad didn't go. But if my dad went, I would be like 2 weeks.
And for you, your family comes from Chihuahua, right?
Yeah, they're from like right on that border town of El Paso and Juarez.
Mhm.
So, I mean, at most, even then, we would just cross California, Arizona, New Mexico, and then that like little corner of Texas. But dude, it's still like 16 hours to get there. and we do that driving every time, every like summer probably. But we'd only, like I said, only go for a week, 2 weeks, and then my mom would be like, "Get your ass back, because we got to go to school. Like you got to get to
Dude, I
school."
would play soccer like every night.
God, cascaritas, huh?
Cascarita,
On day in, day out.
Mete gol, bro.
Beautiful.
Let's go. That was a childhood.
I'm lost.
Canicas, bro. We'd play with the marbles.
Oh, I've seen that.
We
Okay.
played with marbles
Okay.
too. That was cool,
And our most recent trip to Mexico, how'd I do?
bro.
I'm
you're
jealous,
Mexican,
dude.
bro.
He went there before I did, and
Bro,
I'm the Latino,
let's
bro.
go, bro.
I'm literally
my
the-
cousins, my dad's side of the family loved Austin. They're like, you got to bring them back.
He was
He's
telling
like
me he was keeping up with you guys on drinking. He was trying to speak Spanish. Like he was
No,
holding
he's-
his own. Like fuck
Before
yeah,
I used to
dude.
give him the honorary card, like you're like. An
Oh yeah,
honorary
I was gonna
Mexican.
say, tell them the story
He used
where
to be
you were
like-
like, okay, it's
Austin
official now.
Kleschko.
Like he,
Inducted
I always
5
say like he's an
times.
honorary Mexican, but
Yeah.
he went on that trip. He did everything. He drank a michelada. He had an esquite for the first time.
Mhm.
He had tacos, quesadillas.
I think the part that like solidified it for you
Was
was,
it the
the
tequila?
morning. The morning. Go
Okay.
ahead. Go ahead.
I'm chilling in the couch with our other friend.
Yeah.
It's like
And
10
then-
a.m.
It's like 10 a.m. We had a long night. It's 10 a.m. I hear Austin in the kitchen.
Mhm.
He opens up the fridge. He pours himself a shot, Mexican style. Pours the lemon and just takes it. I'm like, what the hell's going on? I see him. I'm like, rude. Like he didn't even invite me to take a shot with him.
I
That
only
was the
did that
problem.
because the night before, your uncle, he's your uncle, right?
My cousin.
cousin.
Yeah,
His
my
cousin said I had a sore throat.
Yeah.
And I feel like I always get a sore throat from flying every time, like the last 3 flights. But he said if you are having a sore throat, just drink some tequila.
So what? You just woke up. First instinct was like, Don Julio.
Yeah.
Whatever the tequila was, he went in the kitchen and did it. And I was like,
I wasn't doing it for like shot. I was just like my throat is sore.
he
Like,
said this didn't work.
I love how the biggest problem wasn't even him taking the shot. It was just you didn't invite me to take one with you.
Yeah, I was like, wow, he didn't invite me. But that's such. He's Mexican. Like there's no more. Like he's not an honorary. Like no way.
Hola, mi amigo, ¿cómo andas?
Yeah.
okay. My
Hey.
3 years of Spanish paid off for the most part. I can pick up a conversation.
Somewhat.
If we go back,
Yeah.
I want to stay back in that Airbnb.
Dude, that Airbnb was nice.
And we got it last minute. Like I got
Yeah.
that Airbnb like last minute. It was like not my first choice or second or third.
The one thing I was proud of, I had one full conversation by myself without help, and that was at the airport when we were leaving, because I wanted to know if I could pay with card and cash.
Mm-hmm.
So I was talking. It was to buy. We can't see it on camera, but there's a little tiny sombrero over there somewhere.
Oh, were you trying to get rid of your pesos or?
Yeah, I wanted to come back with like one bill. So I wanted to use. I didn't have enough with the other bills, so I was like, "Can I use?" In Spanish, I said it all. I was like, "Can I use these bills?" And then the rest on card. And she's like, "See." And I was,
I wanted to ask, did you get thrown off too? It happened to me, like when I was adult enough to like understand money there.
Mhm.
Did you get thrown off on like all the different coins that they have where it's like, this coin is $2. This
Not
coin is
really.
adult.
I
Like,
feel like we used mostly bills instead of coins.
you didn't, oh, dude, where my mom's from, it's all just coins usually.
20 pesos, little un
I'm trying-
peso. Los
So like, you'll have the
pesos.
person at, you'll have the guy at like the Oxxo or the Del Rio, like just scamming kids saying like $20
Mhm.
for this candy bar, and then he won't give you your change back.
Oh, well, when we were at the pyramids, the whole time your dad kept being like, don't buy anything before telling me, and I'll let you know, like, if it's fine,
Yeah.
a good deal. Like, if they're trying to screw you or something like that.
Same thing with like my cousin. He was like, oh yeah, you don't need to buy it right here. Like you don't.
Just wait up on
Yeah,
it.
just wait.
I
up.
think the only thing I bought one, it's like a little
pyramid.
pyramid, yeah, of the sun one, I think. I can see it.
Oh,
right now.
I think I see it too.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember if I think this is what I said. It's probably not exactly right, but it was the best I could do at the airport, and it worked. So I think I said, puedo usar dinero, entonces tarjeta. And she-
Okay, yeah. So that's pretty much. Can I use money before I use my card?
well,
Like a rough.
I think if I didn't know like English, like I would be like, I think I know what he's trying to say.
yeah.
Yeah. So I
Okay.
think.
It worked. I
It
mean,
worked.
I gave her the money, and then,
Dude, and then we went to Xochimilco and we had like these big ass quesadillas
Yeah.
for like the equivalent of like $1 or $2.
Mhm.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, Austin, you want one, bro? He was in. I think you went to get tacos with Leslie, right?
Yeah.
You was like,
I don't-
We got both. I remember I got both.
Yeah, I remember that quesadilla was so good.
Yeah, that blue corn hits different than the cheese.
Yeah, that was my favorite part of the whole trip was Xochimilco.
I thought you were about to say the
we gotta
cheese.
we gotta go back, but we gotta go during the day, like when it's popping.
We went in like
It was like
evening.
it was like 5, 6 maybe.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
close to getting dark.
The thing I was obsessed with when we got there was the axolotls.
Oh,
So apparently Xochimilco is like, do you know what an axolotl is?
Why do I want to say it's like an ocelot and it's like a
dude, it
No,
looks like a
like a
Pokemon.
No. Ocelots are like cats, right?
Yeah.
Like, so
I thought that's what it was.
you're making me only think ocelot now. What's
Axolotl.
axolotl? An
Axolotl.
axolotl is like a water lizard salamander thing, and
So-
apparently they're very big in Mexico.
So it's like a water like Komodo dragon.
no, they're
It's a
small.
little
just
thing. It's
It's
a little
little,
thing.
they're tiny,
Okay.
and they're all in that river, the Xochimilco River, which is the remaining
The last
Mayan-
like Aztec canals.
Really?
yeah, Aztec canals.
Okay.
They
So
sometimes call it the Mexican Venice, but it's not really Mexican Venice.
I mean, hey, you can get a nice little
Well, it's like-
esquite right there
Uh-huh.
off to the side.
It's all like puestos, right, on the side of the rivers.
Like on
Like,
the,
it's a main,
during the
like, little
'cause
canal.
There's like you could buy tequila here, you could buy like an esquite here.
There's
There
restaurants.
was a
too.
restaurant. There was like if you need to use a restroom.
Yeah, we did.
We did. But it's more popping during the day.
You
I've seen it during the day. Like you got mariachi, you got like all kinds of like,
Damn.
Dude.
different like people selling food.
Mariachi hops on the boat for like an hour and then gets off.
Exactly.
Dude,
You almost
that's
fell off the
that's
boat.
so cool.
Oh, getting our esquite.
Yeah.
Well, I got a corn, but I was the one like getting the corn for everyone, and
Yeah.
then like the boat was like turning, and it hit something, and I was at the edge, and I was like, oh shit! Like on the video, like he has it, I think somewhere. Where
Yeah.
I'm just like, whoa,
He catches his balance.
I thought you were about to say you dropped the corn. That would have been sad.
no, bro, not the corn, not the lote, bro.
Never the corn.
Either that or Lucha. Lucha was awesome.
Dude, Lucha Libre, that last match, remember?
Oh my
that?
god, dude!
That last match was.
It was even better because I don't know any of the wrestlers and I don't know what the storylines are. So every time somebody would hit a finisher, I'm like, it's over, and they hit like 10 of them, and I'm like, how's it not over?
Because
Like,
over there you
bro,
have.
just don't get up.
Over there in Lucha Libre, you have like the good guys and the bad guys, los rudos y los técnicos.
Yeah.
So like the ones I was going for los rudos because they're always like the bad guys, but there was the main guy. He was one of the good
There
guys.
he's Mystico.
Yeah.
You know him as Sin Cara.
I was about to say, I remember I saw his mask in your vlog, and I'm like, well, not even just a vlog, like all the videos that you were sending to us, and
Yeah.
I was like, what the hell is he doing down there? I mean, I know obviously he's Latino.
Did-
but
Hey, he was him over there.
he was him though.
He was him over
And
there.
all the mask stands where you can buy one,
Yeah.
they were half him and then whatever else they had.
Dude, really?
Yeah.
I think
Holy
one. I got one. I have a Mystico Tigre mask. I don't know where it is.
Isn't it up here?
Oh yeah, Jimbo's
Oh.
wearing it.
Jimbo got it on,
Let's
bro.
go.
There you go. Yeah, that's
I got a mask too,
Yeah.
but mine was just like a.
yours is
regular-
like it's like blue and purple.
yeah,
like
like little rhinestones or whatever.
yeah, like the ones that like on a pillow when you like change them.
Yeah, some of those. Yeah,
And then what was Leslie's? Leslie's just was like a
a
pink.
pink.
I don't
I
know.
don't know what it was.
Yeah, so that was Mexico, Spain, right?
Yeah, I've been
How-
to Spain.
How long ago was Spain now?
I went to Spain. It'll be 6 years in August.
How was that? What was your favorite part of Spain?
Okay, this is the first thing that tripped me out about Spain is there's people of like your skin color, right? They look super white, and they're talking Spanish. I'm like, oh snaps! Like, I forgot that I'm in a country where like the language
Like
is,
they ain't missing a beat.
is Spanish. Yeah, but Spain was cool. Like the nightlife is really fun. I
Everything's
went-
like super compact, huh?
yeah, everything's compact. I remember the hotel that I stayed at was like a 15-minute walk from the beach,
Yeah.
just
Damn.
straight down. Like I was just like,
Oh
like,
wow.
just goes down the street and you'll end up at the beach.
How about the soccer game?
Dude, it just so happens that I was there when it was El Clasico. So this is Barcelona versus Madrid.
Oh,
Messi
my
versus
God.
Ronaldo.
They
I'm
both played in this game.
They both played in this game. I'm a
Okay.
Messi guy. I'm a Barcelona fan.
Yeah.
I do not like Ronaldo, but when I saw that game, Ronaldo came in the second half.
Yeah.
He dominated. I was like, damn, this guy, he's him. He scored like the go-ahead goal.
Mm-hmm.
Took off his shirt. He fucking flexed like I'm him. Then he got a red card and he got ejected. And
Did he
bounced.
drop a?
Sweet. Yeah, I was gonna say
Nah,
he must have
still
hit the
wasn't- He still wasn't. I don't think he was doing a sweep.
Do you have Art's water, by the way?
I do. Art.
Okay.
Here is
Oh.
a water.
Yeah,
Thank
of course.
you.
Got to keep all our guests hydrated.
H2O.
Guys, drink your water.
H2O.
So
Don't be
it-
silly. and
stay
not
hydrated,
drink your
guys.
water.
That's the most hype environment you've been in.
I've been to a lot of sports games,
Yeah.
but going to a Clasico in Barcelona,
That's probably gonna be the
That's
greatest thing ever, dude. Was
top-
Neymar playing at that time with
Neymar,
Barca?
no. He
Oh, they
was.
didn't even have
I think he
Neymar.
was, but he wasn't playing that game.
Mm.
But yeah, out of every game that I've been to, Barcelona versus Madrid in Barcelona is the most lit game I've ever been to.
Now, I've never been to a soccer game, ever. Any pro game, ever. And it's getting to the point where I feel like I should just wait for the World Cup. Because it's coming here, right?
2026, 2028.
2026, not that far away.
So it's oh wow, it's literally the next.
Bro,
World
if we
Cup.
go back to Mexico City
Oh, I mean, I'd make an exception for that.
and we go see Chivas versus America, that's like Red Sox
Oh.
versus Yankees, bro. It's like a deep rivalry. Like that stadium holds like 100,000 people.
Oh, my God.
I've had friends not talk to each other anymore because they're that like.
Yeah, during that week, it's like I have a couple friends that go for America. I'm like a Chivas guy because my dad goes for Chivas.
Oh,
But
you're a Chivas guy?
my dad's a Chivas guy.
Uh-oh.
Ouch!
Uh-oh.
Ouch,
Well,
brother.
good thing we got a man in the middle here.
I grew up kind of like an America fan, but like only because Ochoa did like.
Memo
you
Ochoa.
know Ochoa. We
I know
ain't even
Memo-
gonna talk
Memo
about
Ochoa,
him.
He's a saint god in Mexico.
He's the
He has it like you have him in the candle when you like it's the World Cup. San Memo Ochoa.
it's a little candle, just him,
Yeah,
just
it's
like
a
posted up.
The one thing I was bummed about on our Mexico trip is,
Is it the baseball?
yeah,
Oh.
we were there during baseball season.
I think it was playoffs too.
Yeah, and your
Really?
we were
Yeah.
we were
Oh, wow.
at the
We were at Teotihuacan.
we were at the pyramids, and your cousin was
Oh.
like, "It's in season,"
Mm-hmm.
and then he was like, "They're home," and we're like, "Let's go!"
Why didn't you guys go?
And then, well, at the last, he was wrong.
He was wrong. They were
So-
on the road.
That's why we went to Lucha.
Damn.
We were supposed.
We were
when
supposed
he
to go.
when he believed they were home, that's what we were gonna do. And then he was like, "Oh no, they're actually on the road."
Were you guys like off by a day, or was it more of like it was just wasn't?
It was like the series was over there.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
that
so we
sucks.
weren't able to catch it.
What's crazy is, what teams exist out there? Because every story I hear about Mexico baseball goes back to the Diablos.
Red Diablos are like the Yankees of Mexico.
Yeah, you were telling me that on the trip.
They're the Yankees.
But
of
I remember just being like, "Oh yeah, that's where the Diablos
there was
play."
there's a website that has a Diablos jersey
Yeah.
that's like authentic
Yeah.
that I want to buy.
Oh, that'd be sick.
It's like the 1956 jersey.
Ooh.
I was like, bro.
1956.
Yeah, so it's like that old school, like what is that? That cream?
Yeah.
I think it's like that
Oh.
cream, and it says Mexico, like in
Like red lettering.
it's red letters, and then it's got the red devil over here.
Dude, I gotta look this up right now.
1956.
See, like but like just not even that. Also, like Papa Cap played in the Mexico leagues, and of course, who does it go back to? The Diablos. So I'm like, is there any other team out there?
I know the other team is the Cholos, right? From Chihuahua.
Cholos.
Is it the Cholos?
That's soccer.
No. Wait. Oh, it is. Oh God, I'm way off. Well, I know that Juarez has their own baseball
Do you
team.
know another team?
I know that for sure.
Tomateros.
Oh, I
There
do
we
know
go.
the Tomateros.
Tomateros, and then there's the one where Fernando Valenzuela was from. Los Charros, I think.
Yeah,
Los Charros.
Los Charros.
Is there
Yeah.
an Eagles team? Aguilas?
Aguilas.
Aguilas is soccer.
Sounds like it could be it though.
I thought Aguilas is soccer.
Well, America.
Oh yeah, the like official name of
Yeah.
it.
There is like a 12-team league though.
Oh, okay.
But when you talk Mexican baseball, like the Diablos are like the shit.
The most historic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, next up we have Puerto Rico.
Whoo.
I wasn't sure what you did on the Puerto Rico trip, so I just wrote the beaches because I remember you posting at the
Okay.
beaches in Puerto Rico.
I've been-
Weren't you drinking a coconut, like just blasting music?
Oh,
the
that
whole
was
time?
Bahamas.
Oh damn.
No, Puerto Rico. So I've been to Puerto Rico twice.
Uh,
Once I stayed at a resort, and the other one I stayed at Airbnb.
mhm.
The resort was amazing.
Yeah.
Like resorts are. Was it my first time? Okay, yeah. No, Cancun.
Just a weird flex. When was the first time staying at a
I was like-
resort?
No, Cancun was my first resort. But Puerto Rico was amazing. Like,
Mhm.
you got to understand, resorts and hotels are whole different ballparks.
A hotel, it's a
Like
building. You
it's a
go
building,
in, you sleep. You,
A resort has everything.
yeah, they have the
Like,
accommodations
yeah,
there.
they have everything you need there. You don't even have to literally go anywhere if you don't want to. You're just there on a vacation. But Puerto Rico, they still, out of all the places I've been to, Puerto Rico has the best beach I've ever been to.
Yeah.
Culebra. It's called
How
Culebra.
blue was that blue ass water?
It was turquoise. Like it's still my
Wow.
favorite beach. So you have to go from like the city that we were at was called Rio Grande, which is maybe like 25 minutes away from the capital.
Mhm.
So from there we went to another city called Ceiba, and from Ceiba you take a little ferry
Mm-hmm.
to that island, which is like 40 minutes away.
Yeah.
And then everyone goes there because of the beaches. So there's like vans, like taxi vans that take people like for $2, they'll take you to the beach.
And how clear was the water?
Oh, it's clear. I mean,
Because like here, every beach in the United States,
Oh,
Dude, it's green.
we've made.
It's green. There's no blue.
They-
There's no blue ass water. It's just-
Sadly, they've become a trash bin
Yeah.
to this country.
no, Puerto Rico. I'll show you guys pictures. I think my phone's over there though.
Yeah.
But Puerto Rico's got the best beaches that
Yeah.
I've been to. Then they have like a lot of historical stuff. They have the forts that they were making. Old San Juan's really nice. Like you see all the Spaniard architect. And then this was before like even the Bad Bunny like Un Verano Sin Ti blew up.
Yeah.
Is that where he's from? Puerto
Yeah,
Rico.
Puerto Rico. Yeah, but there's this little town. It's not a little town. It's still in the city, but it's called La Placita.
Yeah.
And that nightlife there is just crazy. And I've seen like videos on TikTok of La Placita when like Un Verano Sin Ti came out, and it's like, dude, it's a movie.
Dude.
It's a movie. I'm like, bro, I would have been so lit. And they
Okay.
drink a lot of Bacardi. They drink a lot of Bacardi.
Bacardi.
Mojitos. Oh, I remember I had a
Nice little Moscow Mule.
nice little Moscow Mule too.
Oh, I love
and
one.
mojitos.
Have you found your drink at the bar this late in life? I
Uh,
say it like you're 50. Have you found your drink at the bar? Like
These are just
before, when
response
I would
bourbon.
go out, I didn't know. I'd always like mix it up because I never knew like what I liked. There was nothing that was that good to me. But I found tequila sunrises,
dude,
and that's
those
all I get now.
tequila sunrises are really good.
Yeah.
But I think most of the time I just go with the mojito,
Okay.
a mojito, or maybe a Jack and Coke.
Okay.
Jack and Coke's just iffy.
Yeah.
It's a little iffy.
I'm
I
not
like
a
Jack
fan
and
of
Coke.
it.
I like Jack and Coke.
What
But
about
most
you?
of the time I get a mojito.
Yeah.
I
What's
get
that
mojito.
consist of?
What is it? Rum? Is it rum?
Rum.
I
Okay.
think it's rum.
For
mint,
some reason, I thought it was vodka.
or vodka.
I think it might be vodka and like some like lime
Lime,
flavoring.
mint.
What
Yeah,
about-
'cause it's usually
What about you?
mint.
Have you found your go-to?
You know, right now, especially since we went to Arizona and we partied just a bit, Moscow Mule.
Yeah.
I've just been on that and I have not let go of it because it has a chokehold on me.
Yeah,
It's
to
so
me, it's
goddamn
Tequila
good, though.
Sunrises. I'll give Sweater the credit on that one. I tried one of his and I haven't turned back. Before I was just playing guessing games.
Don't tell me you were at the bar and he's like, "Oh, dude, you got to get this one."
Probably. You brought up Bahamas while we were talking about Puerto Rico. How was Bahamas?
When I went to the Bahamas, I went all out.
Was that a full-on resort too?
I stayed in Atlantis.
Wait, what?
Atlantis, yeah.
Wait, it rose out of the water?
No. Are you talking about the
The
resort with the fucking
Yeah.
slide that
Did-
goes
did-
out?
like
of
the-
Did you
got
go on the water
sharks.
slide?
No, the.
Oh my god,
No, I did.
Oh, you did?
Because I told Mobile.
dude!
I told Mobile. He asked me, "Are you going on the water slide?" I'm in the line, bro. That line, I only went once because that line
Is
took
ridiculous.
forever. It was a long
Over
line.
an hour?
Yeah, it was like
Oh my god.
Bro, just
40.
lived my
it
childhood.
was it
late
was
in
140.
I
life.
remember
Bro.
seeing the commercials all the time.
Dude, it looked like a godsend. Like it wasn't even here on Earth.
Bro,
It was just
yeah.
like
I went to Atlantis because there's like you could stay in Atlantis
Yeah.
or you could just like visit Atlantis.
Yeah.
I decided to stay in Atlantis.
I mean, if you're gonna go, then ball out.
Yeah, I went by myself on that one.
That sounds too
Damn.
funny. Like,
Yeah.
where you stay? I'm staying in Atlantis.
Getting through all these countries, Canada is up next. Is Canada 2017 Canada?
With you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to that was 17. It was
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. So we know this trip.
Oh,
we have details on this trip.
I was a part of it.
You guys were there.
Yeah.
Canada was. I feel safe.
Yeah, dude, it's the cleanest city I've
I feel
ever been
safe.
to.
It's the cleanest city.
No one could ever hurt you.
I compared it to a very like I'm not kidding, a very
It's a-
clean LA.
Yeah, it's a
Straight
clean
up.
Los Angeles.
Yeah.
It literally is. Honestly, it might be closer to Pittsburgh like a clean Pittsburgh because Pittsburgh was small, right?
Yeah, it was what, couple of blocks.
Toronto
Because we rode
our air-
scooters from one end to end.
Oh, Pittsburgh, yeah.
Yeah.
But Toronto was like 2 blocks from the airport
Dude,
we
everything
walked
was
from the
nearby.
We walked from the airport to
to the
Airbnb. Yeah.
and then 2 blocks to the stadium, 2 blocks to the restaurant.
It was
Lords,
awesome.
Which I will still go back for that baked apple pie ice cream. I miss it so much. It was so good.
Honestly, I'd be down to do it just because I want to go back to worse.
The only
Like
thing
the-
that was weird about Toronto was they had 7th inning stretch. They had like this weird,
Well, yeah. 'cause-
Oh my god.
some weird thing. I don't know what it is.
And then also, I think you were there. Those people in the canoe, the big canoe in the park. I think he was based on how he's laughing.
Oh, when we were walking to the restaurant?
No, we were
No,
walking.
it was at night. It was
yeah, we were walking to go get like snacks at like a gas station.
Remember Javi was trying to pay?
Oh,
Was
yeah.
Javi
Javi tried paying
paying
nickels.
dollars, could I
Do
pay
you not
Joel?
remember? We were walking and there's a park right across from our Airbnb.
Yeah.
And there was a canoe, like a giant canoe art sculpture.
And there was this couple that was there.
Yeah, we walked in the canoe and then we were like, "Oh, dude, this is pretty cool." And then a couple that was high off their ass
They were on that good stuff.
comes in and they're like, "Hey, everybody, stroke." You don't remember this?
I
Bro.
don't remember this. I don't
That
remember
was
this, bro.
legendary.
Yeah. That's like a core memory. I don't know how you forget that.
I genuinely don't remember that, bro.
Oh, damn.
Okay, so you were there.
I was there for sure, yeah. I remember that clearly.
That was hilarious. And dude, the Blue Jays beat the Reds ass that game. 17-2.
That was a score?
That was the score.
We saw Joey Bats home run, too.
Yeah, did we?
Core memory right there.
I remember.
Bro, I don't remember the game.
Joey went yard, and then he was playing right field where we were all sitting.
I remember
And he waved at me.
Tulo hit a grand slam. I remember that. I was
You
like,
got a good memory, bro. I don't remember the game at all.
yeah.
I remember a lot of people left to get poutine.
Wasn't Rocio Iglesias right in front of us when he was still a Red? Because we had the seats
Yeah.
right in front of the bullpen.
Yeah, he was.
And I remember everybody thought like I did something special because I bought a Blue Jays hat that I really liked there, and the security guard in the bullpen was like, "Where'd you get that hat?" So I had to like bend down into the bullpen and talk to him, and I was like, "The team store."
Where else,
I
bro?
was like, "You guys sell it."
You should have fucked with him and been like, oh, I got in the bathroom, bro. I just ripped it off of somebody's head.
And then everybody's softball was like, "Why was he talking to you?" And I was like, "You just wanted to know where my hat was from."
Bro got interrogated.
France and London. You did that trip with us as well.
I did it before you guys,
Yeah, I was
too.
gonna say, and then you also did it before. You did both of those places, or just France?
So my first ever trip to Europe was London, Paris, and Barcelona.
Okay.
So that was all back in 2017.
Okay, so it'd been a couple of years.
Yeah, it had been a couple of years.
Yeah. Okay.
And then I went again with you guys.
Yeah. What did you like better, Paris or London?
Paris.
Yeah, I think so too.
Paris. London's cool, but like Paris, I'm like, damn, I'm in Paris.
Yeah.
I think London, you have to maybe like know where you're gonna be like staying or where you gotta go.
There's just like
Better said.
nothing like.
It's not very
I gotta
like popping.
do this.
Exactly.
Like,
Paris, though, on the other hand, though, that was
Paris was cool.
Paris
I like
got
Paris.
popping. I'll tell you guys that. Now we have caught up to the most recent Egypt, which I was telling people while you were there.
bro became a sphinx.
I am so jealous. After seeing all your posts, I was like, I want to be there right now.
I was riding a camel.
It's not that bad. I think the only part is like how to get on the camel, because like when they're like on their legs, they're like this high, so you just can't like
They like sit kind of like,
yeah, kind of like a
Yeah.
dog,
Kinda like a
but
horse,
yeah,
no?
So they're lifted up
and then they rise.
and then they rise. Yeah, so like I'm standing. I'm like, I tell the guy, I was like, I looked at him, I was like, I lifted up my leg. I was like, okay, that's not gonna work. And then I looked at it for like 3 seconds. I was like, fuck it. I was like, I tell the guy, I was like, how do I get on? And then he's like, okay, you're gonna put your knee like on his stomach or like on his side, and then just like hop.
Oh,
And
wow.
You just hop and you're like,
Yeah.
okay, so then it lifts, like it goes up in his front legs. So now you're just like, you're like this, you're leaning back. So
Yeah.
they tell you like, hold on from like the front, and then there's like a little handle on the back.
Hmm.
Hold, but hold your weight. Like you're
Yeah.
supposed to hold your weight, or it's not, you're gonna fall.
Yeah.
You're gonna fall.
Did you see people eat shit?
No, none of them. I was hoping I see at least one. That'd
You
be it'd be funny.
That was something I was jealous of. And you got to go in the pyramids, didn't you?
I went inside of. I didn't go inside the Great Pyramid of Giza, like the tall one, because the line was ridiculously long, and it was.
You can go into that one?
You could go in that one, yeah. You have
Oh,
to pay
wow.
like an extra fee. It's not that much, but the fact that it was like 98 degrees and inside it's like super hot. The pictures and the videos don't do justice of how big these pyramids are. Like they're massive. Like I remember seeing it up and close. I was like, holy crap!
And
Like,
just the manufacturing of those things. Like I've
bro,
seen this,
they supposedly took all these stones from like 500 miles away and brought them there.
it's insane. What was your favorite part of the whole trip?
I think seeing King Tut's mummy.
Yeah.
King Tut, yeah, because like I said, like King Tut was like. Now that I realize King Tut wasn't really like really famous, or he didn't really do anything like wow.
Legendary.
Yeah, it's just that they found all of his stuff like complete in there.
So that's why he gets the most attention.
Yeah, and then the gold coffin.
Mm.
But just seeing his mummy, I was like, damn, like I'm seeing it. It's here. It's right in front of me. But seeing the pyramids was cool. I think that was the main thing I wanted to see, the pyramids.
Yeah. Huh?
Oh, and then we rode ATVs. Bro,
Yeah.
this was so cheap. So it was $20. We rode ATVs like for like, how many? He said 25 kilometers. Because we drove like a long distance, like from like the desert inward to like some village.
Dude.
And they greeted us with like tea and bread.
What?
Holy shit.
Yeah, it was like some locals, like away from like the town. Like they have their own medicine, they have their own little rules.
It's like straight up a poste that they.
Yes,
they
like it's just like a little their own village. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I told the guy that took us there, I was like, hey, how long did we drive? Because that felt forever. He's like, 25 kilometers.
You're
I
like,
was
what's that?
I forgot what it was, but it was far. It was far. So it was the
Here,
the
let's see.
ATVs.
Alexa, what's 25 kilometers in miles?
15.53 miles.
Okay, so we rode
15
15. We rode 15 miles one way and 15 miles back, bro. 30 miles on
Bro.
ATVs.
Damn.
So we rode that. We went to that little village.
Hot as shit, sand kicking up in your face. Huh?
Well, that's why I was covered.
Yeah.
That's why I was. But the thing is, you don't feel the heat.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't feel it until you stop. You're like, damn, it's hot.
would you say it's very dry or is it humid?
It's dry. It's dry.
Oh, okay. That's
yeah,
good.
it's not that bad. It's not like humid heat.
Humid's disgusting.
Humid
It's
heat is
sticky.
disgusting.
It's-
When it says like dry heat, it's like, oh, it's hot.
Yeah.
But we rode those ATVs for like 30 miles complete way. We went to
Mm-hmm.
that village for the tea and the bread, and we rode the camels all for $20. And they took us from there to our hotel.
Wow.
$20.
Out of all the places we just talked about, who would you say has the best hospitality? Like the people of the country in general?
I think Egypt.
Egypt?
Egypt, yeah.
'cause the way you were talking about
Yeah,
it
I
made me
think-
think of that question.
Yeah, I think Egypt. All the locals were really nice.
Mm.
A lot of people wanted to take pictures with you because they've never seen a foreigner before.
Mm. I know that feeling.
But
From
yeah,
Mexico?
Mexico. But yeah, like I think the Egyptians so far have been like the nicest people. Like I never saw like someone mad or angry or
Yeah.
like did not want to help us.
Yeah.
I mean, if they helped you, they wanted a tip, right?
And did
But
you ever feel like somebody was trying to scam you or
oh,
something?
I saw scammers. There was for sure
Okay,
scammers, but you
yeah.
could tell who they are. Yeah.
Yeah.
Our tour guide just told us like, hey, if you don't want to deal with anything, just completely ignore them. Don't see eye to eye.
Yeah.
Don't no thank you.
Sometimes that's hard, bro.
Yeah.
Because
Something like
sometimes
a-
like it's just like something grabs your attention and you accidentally like look that way for like a second. Because that happened to me in like Mexico, London, Paris, like.
The ring guy, right?
Well,
You,
the
like,
ring
barely
guy
give him a
just
second?
came up to us and messed with us. But like, there's just stuff like it happened a lot in Mexico, where it'd just be somebody selling something, and like you're told, like your cousin and your dad would tell me, just keep walking,
Yeah.
ignore him. But like it'd be hard. Your eyes would just kind of like drift, and you'd be like, oh. So that I wore sunglasses a lot of that trip, because then if I did do that, you wouldn't know. So.
Bro, Hollywood, everybody. I'm not Austin. Leave me alone.
But the reference that I just made about the Mexico, and I want to tell that story really quick. When we went to Puebla,
Oh, okay.
it was your friend's aunt's little daughter's birthday or something like that.
I think our friend was like the godmother of the cake. That's why we went.
Yeah, and all the kids there were. I had my blonde hair at the time too.
You were just uber
So he was
white.
white,
Like,
white.
white,
That was the
white.
whitest
All
white
the
he could
kids
be.
there were like, "Whoa,
They just saw Superman for the first time. Just,
dude!"
hey,
and
how's it going?
I had one of them who was like, the mom tapped me and she's like, "She wants to take a picture with you. Is that okay?"
Did she recognize you from Dodger Films?
I knew that's what it wasn't for. I
She
was
comes
like,
up to you, Spidey.
I was like, I was like, yeah, and she was like, oh my god.
And you know what was funny about that trip too?
Huh.
About Puebla?
Yeah.
The restroom situation.
Yeah. So I knew
Oh
that.
my-
I knew if we were talking about this, it was going to come up. So I went to the bathroom at this party, and it's not a normal lock where you just turn it or you push it in.
Mm-hmm.
It was like this wire mechanism. And I go in there. Thank God I took my phone, and I don't even think, or no, I did lock it, and then I finish up, and I'm like, how do I get out? And I'm like trying to figure it out, and I FaceTime Art, and I'm like, this is what I see. How do you open this?
I was like, oh, okay. Like I know what the problem is.
Yeah.
I was like, just try to like take the little, because the little wire, I was like, try it, just take out the wire thing.
Yeah.
He tried it, and I was like, okay. When that didn't work, I was like, okay. There's like this little thing where it's just kind of like
It's like a screw.
yeah, it's a screw. I was like,
Is it a screw and a wire that's kind of like?
Like if you screw it, it locks it.
Yeah.
If you turn it the other
you
way,
just gotta
it unlocks
unscrew it. Yeah,
Oh,
it goes up a little
tightens the
bit.
pulley.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah,
Okay.
maybe.
Yeah. So once he told me that, I was like, oh.
Complicated, right?
Yeah. And it was raining that day too. I remember going to the restroom. You had to avoid all these puddles.
it was raining pretty hard that day.
I got a lot of culture shock at that party. The guy selling the candy, the
He just came in random.
Yeah,
guy,
coming into the party, nobody knew who he was. I was like,
I think like you were shocked, but like us people were like, okay, that's
Yeah.
it's just a normal.
because I compared it to like, say I'm having a party in my backyard, and then some random guy just comes in, and I'm
Anybody
like,
want candy?
it'd be like, "Bro, who is
Dulces,
this guy?"
paletas, papa.
Yeah, it was like
And
that.
then the dogs being everywhere. They were taking
Oh,
over
they're
the party,
breaking
just going under the tables looking for dropped food and everything. But yeah, and I want to run through. We won't break it down, but domestic travel, you've done a ton of that too. So what do we got? We got Hawaii. We have New York, Pittsburgh, Boston, Chicago, Philly,
Denver,
Denver,
Arizona,
Arizona,
Seattle.
Seattle.
We've
Dude.
hit a lot of major spots.
Yeah, we've done quite a bit of traveling.
we
You've
might
done
do
like
s-
the outskirts. You just got to go inside. now.
We might do something pretty soon.
Yeah, I was gonna have that in my notes right
Oh.
here in all caps. Our possible big trip next year. Art brought this up to me.
Oh, I was talking about for baseball trip for this year. I mean,
baseball.
I know what you're talking
Oh,
about now too.
okay.
But I was
So,
thinking about the baseball trip
I'll
too.
do the baseball one right after
Okay.
this. But this next big trip, Art is thinking of Italy,
Italy,
Switzerland,
German-
Austria,
and Germany.
Germany during Oktoberfest.
I know.
Bro.
I
October-
know, bro.
Oktoberfest in Germany is
Yeah.
different, bro.
Yeah.
I've seen videos already. I'm like, yeah, like I'm pretty locked in.
He knows how bad I want to
'Cause
go to Germany.
He
but
had told me
during
about this.
that time.
He had
yeah,
told
thi-
me about this trip before, and I was like, I don't know, like it doesn't go. I want to go to Rome,
Yeah.
and then I was like,
I feel like Italy's one of those places you can go back to because
Yeah.
there's so many cities that you want to hit.
yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
But then I found out that there's Oktoberfest on that same trip, in Oktoberfest in Germany. I was like, bro,
Mhm.
I could compromise with the guys and like hit up Oktoberfest in Germany.
Yeah.
I was like-
I'm down for it.
I saw the video already. I was like, yeah.
And ever since he told me that, I've gotten the
Oh.
exact ad for that trip from the company that you booked through on Instagram like 4 times.
Bro, they're watching us.
They really are.
They're all on our
listening to
I
phones.
us.
know you're in my phone. I know you are.
Mhm. It's weird how that happens.
So there's that. And then stadium trip. This might happen like in the next month. And most
Wow.
likely, Atlanta. Well, I've been waiting for Atlanta since 2019 when we had it planned. I think you also were involved
Yeah.
that time.
That was supposed to be the 4th of July Angels
Yes,
at
4th
Braves,
of
right?
July against the Angels, but freaking COVID ruined that. Atlanta, it's time.
Atlanta, we're coming.
Yes.
They still do the chop, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think so. May 28th, or 26th or 28th is what
26th
we're
or
thinking
28th,
of
yeah.
against the Phillies. I'm excited. I'm stoked. I'm in.
I like Ronald Acuna, so
Yeah.
can't wait to see that.
Yeah, their City Connects just dropped too,
Yeah,
and
the A.
those look sweet. Not gonna lie.
I heard there's good chicken wings in Atlanta.
Dude, literally, you get to Texas and keep going east. Barbecue, just
My mouth just watered right now.
dude.
It's
I
the
had
fat ass
St.
in me.
Louis barbecue when I landed there. Oh my
So
god,
dank, huh?
it was so good. I am a sucker for pulled pork.
I'm a sucker for brisket.
dude. So good.
Brisket. I like pulled pork too.
So if
Stop,
you're in
guys, I'm getting
Atlanta,
hungry right now.
if you're in Atlanta and you know some places, please tell us now so we can start preparing.
Yep.
Mobo, are you gonna do Atlanta?
I might. It's a maybe. It's up in the air. I'm leaning more. It's like a 30-70 right now.
30 is
30 is a yeah.
Damn.
There's a good chance it's not happening.
Yeah.
Good chance it might not happen.
It's
for
all
me.
right. It's all good.
It's all good.
It's all good.
We still got plenty of stadiums after this.
That being said, though, Oktoberfest is about a year away. So I mean,
It's
That's-
more than a year away.
Yeah.
it's just a bit.
And it might be a nice little group that we got.
Yeah.
It might be a nice little group.
Yeah.
I hope I can make it to that one for sure, though.
Bro,
Yeah,
I
you
just-
want, you want Germany for the cars.
I want Germany for the
Oh.
cars.
Yeah.
For the food during Oktoberfest is just bitching as well.
I want-
it's all like bratwurst. And
We
shit.
have big pretzels here. I expect Oktoberfest to make a bigger version of the big pretzels we have here.
We only eat
I think like for
Bavarian
sure,
pretzels.
me and Austin are going on that trip.
Yeah.
Like I think for sure, me and Austin.
yeah,
at
especially with the
least.
payment option.
Yeah.
That'll make it nicer and easier. Now, we talked about all this traveling, and we talked about those domestic travels. You've been to a handful of MLB stadiums. Which one's your favorite?
Oh, PNC, Pittsburgh.
PNC,
Pittsburgh. Yeah,
Yes,
Pittsburgh.
sir.
I just like Pittsburgh.
Dude,
I like
view.
that view at the top is just.
You got the
Mm.
Clemente Bridge right there.
Oh,
which-
and I'm a big fan of Clemente. He was the first book report I ever
Yeah.
did on,
Really?
like first report. And I did Roberto Clemente because I remember I think I was in like 3rd grade. We had our first book report, and they're like, "Oh yeah, go to the library, pick a book." I was like, I went to the sports section. I was like, and me being Mexican, I was like, I want someone who's Hispanic
yeah.
or Latino. So I was looking through the books. Everything was like Barry Bonds, Ken Griffey Jr., Michael Jordan,
Mhm.
Randy Moss, Jerry Rice.
He wasn't interested.
I was like, Then I saw Roberto Clemente. I had no idea who Roberto Clemente was,
Yeah.
but I was like, I'm picking him.
Where's he from again?
Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico, yeah.
Did you see anything Roberto Clemente related when you were in Puerto Rico? Or do anything?
No. Actually, no. I don't think we went to his hometown, that's why.
Gotcha.
But I remember I took my Roberto Clemente shirt, and I remember a lot of people saying like, "Hey,
Yeah.
Roberto!"
Hell yeah.
A story I love from that Pittsburgh trip and the Roberto Clemente Bridge.
Oh, dude, I fell.
You ate shit
I
on
ate-
that bridge.
I ate shit.
So
Tell me
I
about
made
this.
the discovery that scooters, when you travel, if they're available to you, are the best way to do it.
I
I
love
found that out in Denver. Pittsburgh was our next trip, like 2 weeks later, and I told Art, Jeff, and Sweater, I'm like, if it is easy to get around on scooters, we do scooters. And you guys agree now, right? Yeah. It's so much easier. And we're going across the Clemente Bridge.
Well, look at before this. Like I remember the first day we got there, I recorded it on my phone. I was like, "Oh, cool!" Like
yeah.
I'm recording on my scooter
With luggage.
with luggage. Yeah, so I'm like, Cool.
How did we do that, by the way? We took, I think you came up with this revelation. We took our bags,
Oh,
our
yeah.
carry-on bags, lifted the handle out, and
Yeah.
then hooked it on the front handle. and
so it wouldn't fall.
yeah,
Oh,
'cause-
so it would just kind of like stay put.
yeah,
kind
it was like locked in. Before, we had to like hold it with our knees to make sure it didn't fall off, which it happened a couple times.
It happened a couple times.
But I learned that in Denver that it was hard to ride and record. Yo, I'm on a scooter in the city, bro, kind of video. And so
Douches,
I didn't try to
bro.
mess
Just a
around.
bunch of
I did it the first day. I did it. I was like, cool. I'm on my scooter. No problem. So the second time,
I wish I was behind you. I was in front of you. So I'm in front of Art, and we're riding, and then I hear, bam! And I'm like, I turn around, and Art's on the floor, and I'm like, oh my
I remember
God.
falling, and I had my phone on me. All I did was make sure like that phone did not fall. Like I'm taking the hit, but my phone is not taking the hit. Like I'm not cracking the screen.
My man got his priorities right.
I'm taking this fall, and it happened. I just and I remember holding it tight, and just a couple scratches here on my legs. But I remember just hearing
Yeah.
the.
Yeah. Sweater and Jeff saw the whole impact of it all.
Hey, I was just trying to make you guys laugh.
I just noticed this right now. Are you wearing the Ray-Bans we got you?
Oh yeah, I am.
I was about to mention it later on, but
yeah. I
I'm
got
glad.
them
I
on.
just noticed it
I
this
got them
moment.
on. I got them on.
nah,
Yeah.
dude, I've been staring at them since he came in because I'm like, they look a little familiar.
These are the ones that you guys
Oh, yeah.
gave me.
Yeah.
I took them to Egypt.
Those are
Yes,
the
he
Egypt
did.
I
buses.
took them to
Yes, he
Egypt. Yep.
Skydiving.
Art, tell the people, dude. That's just. If I would have looked at you like I didn't know you, I would never have thought that you absolutely adore.
I'm like
and
an
love
amateur
skydiving.
skydiver.
Hey,
You
I
literally are, bro. At this
got my
point,
certificate right there.
Oh,
bro.
let's go. Dude,
dude. At this point, you are the skydiver.
Like I think like if I didn't like to travel and like I would have like 2 weeks to spend my PTO, I would go to skydiving school, get my license, and just skydive.
25 jumps, right?
25 jumps. It
Yeah.
takes like 2 weeks
Yeah.
approximately.
How many jumps can you do in a day? Is there a limit?
No, you could just.
You can knock them all out in one day if you want.
Yeah, you can knock them out.
Oh, that's brutal. Nice
Yeah.
little boot camp.
Yeah, I love skydiving. I've done it 5 times.
Jeez.
I think I started off with my birthday like last year.
yeah.
I loved it and went 3 straight weeks. I went
Wow.
San Diego, Santa Barbara, Lake Elsinore.
Yeah.
And then I went with you guys,
In
and then I went with
Elsinore.
my cousin.
Yeah.
Now
It's-
tell me this right now. From that point, you've never hit like that much adrenaline, huh? it's insane. Like
After-
just like what you get as you go
I
down.
think after the first one, the adrenaline isn't as high.
I
Oh,
don't
okay.
even think it's adrenaline with skydiving. I think it's bliss.
It's
It's more like this pure like.
I don't. I
you're
didn't
at-
have adrenaline jumping. I had adrenaline going into the plane.
really.
Like when I was walking towards the plane the first time, I was like, "Damn, I'm doing this." But once you jump, it is like a bliss. You're just
Yeah.
like, "Whoa!" Like
You're not
just floating down, right?
because
essentially.
adrenaline, I feel like is more like, yeah, let's go. Oh my god, I'm gonna freaking run through a wall. But like skydiving, you're just like, there's nothing that can harm you. Like you're just falling in peace, and there's just like,
There's nothing that can harm you. Literally, the floor
Like-
underneath you.
okay, well, you don't realize it. You just feel like you're in this
Yeah.
moment of like purity, and like you forget about all your problems.
Dude.
it's one of the best feelings.
Yeah.
Like it's cool.
When you go with a friend group like we did, people ask, "Are you scared? Are you scared? Are you feeling it? Are you scared?" Not once did I feel scared the
Yeah.
entire time. The most point where I not even scared, it's just like holy shit, was right when we jumped. Like right when the guy pushed me out, I was like, "Oh my!"
I remember the first time I went. I think the holy shit moment was they opened up that door, and I saw a person just. Vroom! I was like,
Does it look like they're getting sucked out every time somebody jumps?
they just fall fast.
Yeah.
You see them one moment, and then
And you
next
feel all
that's
that wind
terrifying.
too.
Dude,
You
what
feel
the fuck? That's
you feel the wind
terrifying.
inside. Yeah,
Oh
but
my
everyone should
God.
go skydiving.
I agree.
Everyone should go skydiving.
I
Once.
agree. Now the thing we need to figure out is what is our deal with bungee jumping.
Hell no.
Nope.
You can't pay me. Like if you told me, "Oh, yeah, I'll give you $500 to go bungee jumping," nah, keep your 500.
Dude, I want to do it just to be like, I did it.
Bro,
Nah.
like you can't get me to do it.
Hell no.
No,
What is it about bungee jumping?
that's a free fall.
It is.
That's
yeah.
a free fall.
Yeah, there's no parachute.
There's no parachute. There's like no wind going towards you or the plane moving, physics, all this.
yeah.
A free fall, like a bungee jumping, you're literally it's on you.
It's
Yeah.
momentum.
It's like you got to make that leap.
Just trusting that little piece of road.
That's what I always say because
Mhm.
Cheyenne and Jasmine did it. If you guys watched their episode, you would know the whole story. But
That's such a cool story. Hey, let's go bungee jumping.
yeah,
Okay.
for real.
Sure.
We went hiking, but want to go bungee jumping?
I can't believe that was their first.
I'm
thing.
kind. I'm a down person, but if they would have told me,
Dude, I mean, like I agree.
I'll
That's
stay.
the aspect that I agree
I'll
with you with.
I'll
Like
stay.
at least skydiving, there's somebody that's gonna push you out as long as you keep saying, "I'm okay, I'm fine, I'm fine." They're gonna push you out. Bungee jumping, you have to have the willpower to jump yourself.
Dude. Ugh.
In the like you want to jump yourself out of a plane, but you
Yeah.
like you said you have a parachute.
yeah,
Bungee jumping, you have a rope,
it just
an
snaps.
elastic rope. And I'm a big guy, so bungee jumping is
It's a little scary.
a little
Yeah.
scary, but I want to do it, but I don't know.
Definitely not on my bucket list.
You also have a great love for sharks.
Yes,
Yes.
I love sharks.
Let the people know. What do you love about sharks?
Why are they misunderstood?
I just see them as big dogs. Like they're just big dogs in the ocean.
Big
like,
water dogs.
Not
Big
art. Not
water.
art. Like 50 years from now, as he like sells his priceless art, he's just gonna have like one singular shark in the tank, being like, "This is my dog."
Yeah, they're just like I just love sharks. They're just like they're the apex predator. They're just like they're above. Well, there's the orcas,
Yeah.
but shark
Orcas
is just
are messed up. I've
Orcas-
seen orcas do so.
I've heard stories of just them killing their own kind because they're like, "You're weak."
Yeah.
Like,
But there's never been on paper. There's never been an accident where an orca in the wild kills a human.
Really?
It's all in captivity.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I'm hopefully one day I can take my chances on that.
you would swim with orcas?
Yeah,
That's gonna be a cold ass swim, brother.
Yeah.
Aren't they
I'm-
like only in like the really cold
Yeah.
places?
like Norway.
Oh lord.
But that's one. That's
Hey,
one
you
I
got a
wanna
wetsuit, you'll be alright.
do. Yeah,
So for sharks, you've been cage diving.
I've been
right?
cage diving in Hawaii.
How was
Well-
that experience?
It was adrenaline as well,
Yeah.
but
Did one get close to your cage at all?
probably like from here to Mobile. It wasn't
Dang.
like they didn't get like
Like you being in the cage, right?
I was like they say I'm in the cage, and like there's a shark like right there. I have a
Hi.
picture that I'll show you guys. That's pretty cool.
And you're not done. You
Oh,
want to
no.
do it again.
The plan is to go back to Hawaii like in August. That's when
Uh-huh.
like tiger shark season is there.
Yeah.
Cause like the sharks that I went were like only like 8 to 10 feet.
Yeah.
Only?
I get that a lot. Like only like
Yeah.
8 to 10 feet.
No, I know you saw my eyes light up
I
because I'm
know.
like, dude, that's a big motherfucker.
They're still big, yeah. But like
8 to 10.
tiger sharks are a little bit bigger. but I want to do that without a cage.
Do you have a possibility of getting eaten?
There's always a possibility.
There's always
They're
one.
wild animals.
Well, like are tiger sharks like are they known for being a little aggressive, or are they just kind of like, eh?
Not really sure. I just like sharks, bro.
Would you ever swim with great whites?
I don't think that's a. I don't think no one's ever done that.
Oh wait, no,
I
is
don't
that
think
not?
no one's ever done that one.
I'm
No,
sorry if
but-
I sounded like a dunce.
Oh
I
wait,
just-
no, I'm
That's
lying.
got to be a thing.
No,
bro.
I'm lying. It is.
That's
there
what
has
I'm
been.
saying. There's got to be a thing
there
with
is-
like cage
there-
ones.
There has been no. There's been people out with great whites without a cage.
Yeah, I've seen.
There's this chick that I follow on Instagram.
See, I knew I wasn't tripping.
She she was free cage diving. Well, she does it all the time,
Yeah.
but with like, she's called Big Blue because she's like the biggest shark ever recorded on like paper. Big Blue, and it,
Big blue.
like if you see it, if you go on your phone, you put Big Blue, you'll see this picture of this massive shark, and then you see the girl just like swimming right next to it.
What?
Yeah,
Like I do cage. I would do that. But the only thing that gets me is, like you said, it's a wild animal,
Mhm.
and you never know if it's just on a day where it's pissed off. It just feels like eating somebody. Like you never know.
You just catch a fade from a shark.
Like, I was like, maybe like they're not known to eat humans because they don't eat humans, but
Yeah.
they bite them and always, sometimes they kill them.
Yeah.
But like I'm like, hey, if I get like a arm taken away, like I mean,
Bro's gonna
It's a-
become Soul Surfer, bro.
it's a shark that took my arm, like you know. But yeah, I love sharks. I love sharks,
Why the Happy Gilmore swing?
bro. Honestly, I don't even know how that happened.
People make fun of me for my swing, but I kind of stay in place. You
Yeah, I
you
was
take
gonna
like 3 whole ass.
Bro,
steps.
I don't know how that happened because if you go back to my first game in Dodger films, there was no Happy Gilmore swing.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
it like I hit the ball
Yeah.
and then Happy Gilmore just I don't even know. I can't tell you.
I
Like,
think you
when it happened.
developed it just because there's so much time to hit the ball. So like,
I'm like,
you
Well,
can
that
run-
and then like we also have to like. I mean, they know because we play. We always adjust to the pitching like as much as we can.
Yeah.
So I know you for a fact that shuffle is straight up just you like locating the
Dude,
pitch.
I swing.
like, I'm gonna hit this.
Mostly swing at everything.
Yeah,
like it could be
same.
like up here or back here. I've heard pitchers when they throw me, oh my bad, and I'm like,
yeah, we've been conditioned
Mm.
to swing at every pitch.
to say the least.
And another one of my favorite memories in Dodger films, I got this when it started. The run that came in, I didn't know this till years later. The run that came in when I said that,
I remember
Well-
exactly what shirt I was wearing. It
So
was
do
a,
I.
It was a ghost that was like flexing like this.
he doesn't even know what it is. It's Ghostbusters.
Bro, someone gave me that shirt for like
It's
my
a ghost
birthday.
just flexing on him like the ghost.
It's a Ghostbusters shirt. But I rewatched the video from when I first said I got this, and it became a whole big thing. Art was the run that came in on that.
Really?
But I didn't know Art at the time, so I just kind of ignored like whoever that was. I was like, oh, whatever.
Ghostbusters, bro.
But I rewatched it. I was like, oh my god, the run was Art.
Damn, that was 17,
Yeah, or
16, 16 maybe.
it might have
right?
been 16.
Might have been
honestly.
16.
You've seen very, very, very few Marvel movies, but when you like a character, you like to let us know,
Let's go.
and you've almost made your own little Avengers. There's 6 members in the Avengers. You're missing 2. I'm sure it's gonna complete in the coming years, but right now your little Avengers team that you created is Venom, Carnage, but you call him.
Red Venom.
He calls him nothing else.
Red Venom.
Red Venom, Thanos, and Namor.
Tenoch.
Yeah, Tenoch Huerta, his real name.
I don't know why I just call him Tenoch. It just sounds cool.
It
Tenoch
is
is
badass.
sick.
Tenoch is sick.
And one thing they all have in common, they're all villains. You gravitate towards the villains. I mean, I feel like you're the same way with how you're talking about sharks. They're the apex predator.
Apex Predators.
They're the boss.
Hey man, like I'm not a bad person, right? But sometimes I like to think like, what would a bad person do?
I'm not a bad person, but like, what would they do?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like what would they do? Like what would they say?
So yeah, like I said, the Avengers have 6 in their group, so you're at 4
I
right
need
now.
2 more.
Need 2 more.
I don't know who they're gonna be, but
Yeah,
I'll probably-
I know when you
oh
see
well, like if you think about it, like I got Vegeta.
Vegeta. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Vegeta's in there.
Hmm.
As a kid, I was like a Goku guy, but like once you grow up, you're like Vegeta's sick.
Dude, no, I for villain, like a full on villain, I'd probably put like Cell, bro.
Oh,
Cell is like
dude.
Majin Buu.
Cell.
Cell was just an asshole, but he was the perfect villain.
Thanos was my number one though.
Oh yeah.
Thanos is number one.
Infinity War was the first MCU movie he ever saw.
Bro, that was crazy.
Literally, all of the fans waiting years for this moment. Art, one ticket, please.
Well, it was
It was in Paris, wasn't it?
in Paris.
Yeah. Wait.
Oh no,
No.
Oh, that was
Endgame
That
was in
Endgame.
Paris.
Okay. Yeah, I remember I went. I don't even know why I said yes because I had never seen a movie. But I was like, yeah.
And it was the like final build up to all the years, and he's like, "This is the one I want to see first."
they invited, well, I didn't know, right? I was like, yeah, I'll hang out with the guys.
Art just like sure.
Yeah, sure. And then I was watching. I was like, damn, this guy is sick. Shout out to Thanos.
Now,
Oh, then I saw real Thanos. Whoever his.
oh,
real-
Josh Brolin.
I saw him in the movie Sicario,
Mm.
and I didn't know it was him until I
Yeah.
heard the voice. I was like, Thanos.
Is that you? Is a Tesla your next dream car?
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. I've always said like my next car is a Tesla.
Yeah. I mean, I have one
You have one. My brother has one. My good friend
also.
also has one. So like I've been getting pressured
Me,
to get one.
my next car, it's nowhere near in the near future, but I really want a GTR. I've wanted a GTR since high school, probably. They're what, almost like 80K, 100,000.
New ones are stupidly overpriced. Although I will say the ones that you like from high school, dude, they're like stupid affordable now. A lot of like
stupid affordable now.
realistically for like a decent GTR, I know it'll run you like 20 to 30K.
Oh,
Dude, I'm telling you right now,
damn.
it's a big possibility now because a lot of people bought them, which is great.
And I can back that up too, because I literally, from my art classes in high school, I have a computer drawing that I did of a GTR.
I thought you were about to say I had AI make me my perfect GTR.
No, I drew it on Photoshop, and it's in the kitchen on a magnet. What about you? I know you have been chomping, waiting.
Mo was definitely a core guy.
I know.
Like,
Look what I wrote. So-
He put Mobo has been waiting for us to talk about cars. I mean, that goes without question. He knows, like, I make my whole personality around cars. But
yes.
truly speaking, though, I love it. I love the fact how it's like it's art that comes out of people's minds that you could put pen to paper and then paper to a full-on machine. Because it's insane, dude. Like, look at all the different cars that we have. We have SUVs.
Talk to the car community watching right now. What you got? What you running?
Well, the boys know. The Changos know. I have a 96 EK hatch. That's a very popular little Honda. And then right now I'm
For
working.
the fans that follow Mobo, that's where EK comes from.
That's
in his username.
what EK Mobile
Oh
is.
damn!
Art didn't even know that.
No, I've had people literally come up to me like, "Why'd you change your name to Ek Mobo?" I'm like, "What the hell are you saying?" They're like, "Ek."
I saw the mobile part, but I just never ever questioned what EK was for. Like I was just like,
So like the Civics, there's like different ones. There's an EK, which is mine. That's a 96 to like 2000, and then it goes back. So it's EK, EG, EF.
Was that why you were posting egg on your story? Because EG.
Well, no, like those Hondas are known, like
They
like just the
look
look
like
of
an
it,
egg.
they look like an egg. But I mean, you could use that too. And then my second car right now, that is, oh my god, it's a beautiful headache. It's a 91 Beamer. It's a 5 Series. It's stick shift too, which makes it a little rare.
He wants to get it painted, and he was talking about
he
this.
told me he was gonna get it painted.
No, it's not. I want to. It's I'm gonna get it
Oh.
painted.
He showed me this midnight purple. I think that's what he should do.
I'm gonna do it. Now I haven't really disclosed the paint to anybody.
Oh, my bad.
So all of the homies that actually do listen to this and do watch us, hey, we're going violet on them, bro. We're going
Yeah?
purple.
You've 100% decided?
Yeah, for sure it's that. And then I feel really bad. I'm trying to rush the car to have it like at least somewhat just the basic stuff, because you know how, like, okay guys, the windows don't work. I have no radio. The steering is off. I have no paint. It's
Yeah,
it's
he's
a
got
rough
no power
piece, bro.
steering. So I've been with him.
No,
in
no,
the
no.
car.
That's the Honda.
Oh, well, in the Honda, he's
doesn't have
literally got
power
to go like,
steering.
ugh.
It's a work in progress.
Both my cars are work in progresses, but right now I'm
I
trying
think
to
that
focus.
has to be the fun part.
That's
though,
the
right?
car
Like,
guy attitude.
Oh,
that's the fun
dude.
part. Like you're gonna like
I feel like
goes
every
from like this to like bam.
to golden.
No, watch. I'm not gonna tell anybody when I get the car back. I'm just gonna show up to people's houses or just hang out with people and let them just see the car.
Are you gonna do what Austin did when he got the Tesla with us?
Pretty much. I'm just gonna be like,
Okay.
hey, like, walk me outside or something. I don't know, and then just flex on them.
I
But to everybody, I love cars.
I'm not a car guy.
and I'm not.
But
either.
I'm always like, whenever I drive, like there'll be a random other muscle car like ramming their
'Cause
engine.
Our drive's a challenge,
Bro, you drive. I'm sorry, Art. You drive the black Air Force One of vehicles, my
the
brother.
boat of vehicles.
That too, bro. My boy drives a land yacht, as we say.
Tell the story when your wheel fell off or whatever.
That's
Oh,
right, bro.
we were supposed
His
to go
wheel
to
left the chat.
We were supposed to go to San Diego that day.
Were we?
The Padres game.
No,
And I
you were supposed to go to an Angel game, and he called me. He was like, "Art's not going." I'm
we
like,
were, no,
"Why?"
we were supposed to go to a Padres game.
Yeah.
What was it,
okay.
Padres?
Yeah, down in San Diego.
Okay.
So I'm like driving,
I'm confused.
maybe like a block away from my house. I go through like a little dip, and then something felt weird. I was like, "Damn, dude, I got a flat tire."
You got
I was-
no tire.
I was like, "Damn, whatever." Like I'm almost home. I keep driving, and then I hit another like little like intersection where like it goes up and down.
Yeah.
And it felt like my car was like even worse. I was like, what the hell?
Oh my god!
I'm going up my driveway, and then all of a sudden, like, it drops. Boom. I'm like, what the hell?
Okay.
I get out of my car, and like my wheel is like literally like
Like slanted.
slanted, like, boom.
Bro's got the ultimate.
I look at it, I was like, shit. Like, what the fuck?
Okay. As the car guy, in technical car terms, what happened?
I think if I'm right, he broke his ball joint. Because the thing is that remember the Lexus I used to have?
Yeah.
Apparently,
What you totaled.
yes, I did. Apparently, on that car and that one, the ball joints break off. So the thing is that with the ball joints, it'll break off and your wheel becomes loose because there's nothing holding it stable. So your tire's just kind of doing this, and then it just pops off
Makes
because of the
sense.
force. No,
He's
here's
like,
the
sounds
thing.
about right.
Sounds about right.
It's even in your vlog too because I explained it real quick. That happened to my cousin, bro, on the freeway. The tire.
I'm just glad it
the
didn't
wheel
happen on
came
the
off
freeway.
entirely, bro, and they saw the wheel go ahead of them. As it was so basically this. It was
Bro, damn, somebody lost their tire.
Hey,
What the hell?
I just saw.
dude dead ass, bro.
I just saw a TikTok while it was actually on the news.
Yeah.
That happened to a car. That thing went like the tire went like this.
Yeah.
It went. A car was coming. It hit the tire. And this car just flipped in the sky.
Oh yeah,
Oh
it was
my
all over
God.
TikTok, I think.
Yeah, it flipped on the sky and just boom, boom, and then the tires just.
Dude.
I've seen tires hit people, bro.
Oh,
like
yeah.
tires that get loose and they're like launched at like 80.
Oh, yeah. 'Cause
So
when
I'm
you're
just glad it didn't happen on the freeway.
You're lucky you got home. Like,
Well, I was like literally like
down the street.
50 feet away from my house.
Yeah.
I remember I called like I needed a tow truck. I was like, oh yeah, like I need a tow truck service. Like, okay, what's your location? I gave them like my address, my home address.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, where do you want us to take it? And I
Like,
gave them
my
the
home
address. And they're like, no. We're like, where do you want us to take it? I was like, no, like you don't understand. I'm literally like 20 feet away from my house. Like I'm up the driveway. I was like, damn,
No, me, I feel like
Because it's not pushable at that
it's
point.
not pushable. Yeah. I can't push the car.
I feel like I would have been a dickhead and just tried to like force the car to go off.
No, I think I
It's
would
like,
have too. Being that
Because like, dude,
close.
if you're 20 feet away, I'm gonna get that car up there one way or another.
Well, I got it up there.
I think I literally would have just had. I would have called up a good amount of homies and be like, lift the end that's not that has no tire and it has 3 other wheels. So push it.
I remember I took it off and was like, hey, I can't go to the game. And I sent them the picture of my tire. Just
Obviously, most people know the story of how I got my scar on my lip. I think this is a pretty funny story. You have a scar on your eyebrow
I have 2 on my eyebrow.
too.
Yeah, there's a little one like down here. It's like that one with
Well,
3 inches.
I know
I
the
see
main
that one.
story. Would
But-
you be all right telling people that story?
Okay, yeah. So I was 7th grade, 8th grade.
Mhm.
I saw my cousin do it once. He hit a basketball with a baseball bat, and it went far. I was like, "Oh, that looks cool." Like, next time I was with like one of my real close friends, shooting basketballs, and I was like, "Hey, like, bring out your bat." I was like, "I'm gonna try to hit it. Like, I'm gonna try to hit far." I grabbed the bat, confident. I'm like, "Okay, let's do this." I swung, hit the basketball. That bat ricocheted right back at my face.
Oh,
It did a boom, boom.
So boom. So now I'm like this. Damn. Like I'm like, damn, I'm alright. I'm alright. Like,
Yeah.
you know, it hurt, but I'm alright. I stand up, my friend's like, you're bleeding. I'm like, I go like this, I'm like, oh damn, I am bleeding. I go check myself in the car mirror, like the side mirror.
Yeah.
This is like wide open, like boom. I'm like, okay, a bandage is not gonna fix this. A bandage is not gonna fix this. I was like, the mom came out. I was like, oh, you wanted to take us to the hospital? I was like, I think my mom will pick me up and we'll go. I think we only live like a block away, so she picked me up. I had like a towel just on my forehead.
I mean, kind of stupid question, but I'm guessing it was just all red from the bludges here, or did you see anything else?
I saw like whatever is in here. Like I saw a lot of like
little tendons and shit. I'm
Yeah.
guessing, right?
it was a big gap.
Dude, that's nasty.
So they rushed me in. This was the cool thing about going to the doctors at this point. I'd never like just been rushed in. Like it's always like, okay, like
I have.
sit down, fill papers, we'll call you.
Yeah.
This one was just like,
Get him in.
boom, get them in.
Dude,
So I
you
was
got
like,
the fast pass?
I got the fast pass. Yeah,
You
let's go.
asshole, bro. Every time I've gone,
Art
I
from
feel like
Dodger films back in
6
7th grade.
hours.
I got the fast pass. They bandaged me up. I didn't go to school for like the next 3 days. The next day, when I took out that bandage, I looked like an alien, bro. I was like swollen. Like, I was like, my eye was like kind of like shut. I was like, damn.
I know that feeling too.
So yeah, I think like I went back to school like 4 days later, and then I was just like with 5 stitches. They're like, oh, I heard you hit yourself. I was like,
Yeah, just a little bit.
a little bit, but it's a nice little scar.
Yeah,
It's a nice little scar.
You got the one on your eye. I remember before I ever asked you, I always just assumed it was some traumatic experience, so I never asked. I was like, I don't want to ask. Maybe it's something I shouldn't know. And then he told me one day, and I was like,
Nope.
oh, so boom, boom.
So you just hurt yourself.
Yeah.
It's a funny story.
Recently, that softball you took to the mouth.
Oh,
Oh my god.
dude. So it was one of those Gabe's twins friends.
Yeah.
Hit a liner from, and it was just like another play. Like I tried to catch it off
Yeah.
the bounce.
Yeah.
I think it hit like my glove a little bit,
Uh huh.
and then it hit me. Boom.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck.
Yeah. That was.
Like I felt the hit, so I'm like,
Yeah.
damn. Like I go on the ground. The first thing I do is like I went like this. I was like, I touched my teeth. I was
Yeah.
like, is everything in there? And everything was in there. I was like, okay, cool.
Lucky.
It was just bleeding. I think I just iced it, and I was like,
Yeah. And you went up to bat too.
and I still went up to bat. Yeah, I think
that thing got fat quick.
it was.
It was
yeah.
like.
Good old
next-
fat lip.
The next day I had like breakfast with a friend. I was like, yeah.
My bro just like,
I was like, yeah.
I think this man was your biggest inspiration. He still inspires you today. What does Nipsey mean to you?
Bro,
Oh, he's wearing it right
he's
now. I
wearing it
didn't
right
even
now.
notice.
Nipsey Hussle for everybody
Oh.
that doesn't know Nipsey.
man,
Let him know.
I think Kobe was like my biggest like influential person in like in the sports world, like
Yeah.
playing basketball or like any sport.
Yeah.
But I think Nipsey just like took it like to a whole different level. Like he helped me a lot during like good times, bad times. But I
Yeah.
always say like outside like my inner family, I think Nipsey was the most influential person in my life.
I think music can affect people a lot. So
yeah. So
that way.
I got introduced to Nipsey by my brother though.
Oh really?
Yeah, my brother, like me and my brother, like our rooms were kind of like next door,
Yeah.
and he used to always listen to him, and I was like, man, who the hell is this? Like,
Uh huh.
it was just something new, and I used to like make a fun of a song that he had. Like, I had no idea what the hell he was saying,
Yeah.
and then after like just listening to it, I was like, damn, like let me see who this guy is. Just started like downloading music on my phone, and
Got
from
to
there,
the point where you met him.
I actually met him. Yeah,
Yeah.
I met him once.
Hell yeah.
He released his album in February.
Which one?
His only album, Victory Lap.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he only released one. He had like a event at his store in Crenshaw in the hood.
Yeah.
So I go, I'm like, damn, do I go or not? I go, I'm like the only Mexican there.
Really?
Like I'm the
Wow.
only Mexican there. I'm like, I'm in the hood, like, boom. But I'm like, oh, I was like, where do I park? Cause like I was like, this is sketchy.
Uh huh.
I was like, damn. I think I parked like at Albertsons like 2 blocks away, and I walked. I was like, I just want my car to be safe.
Yeah.
I walked, had my CD. He signed it. This is the part where some people don't believe me, but this happened.
Uh huh.
I was wearing like I'm a big Scarface fan,
Yeah.
Hell
so
yeah.
I was wearing my Tony Montana with like Alejandro Sosa where they're walking together.
Uh huh.
I'm wearing that shirt, and Nipsey goes, "Hey, that shirt is hard. Where'd you get it at?" I was like,
He wants to know where I got my
he
shirt.
was like,
Bro was frazzled.
I got it like on a Redbubble.
Oh, I know Redbubble.
Okay,
Yeah,
Redbubble.
yeah, yeah.
I got it on Redbubble, but at the moment I just panicked. I was like, "Oh, Amazon." I was like, Amazon. It was like, oh, sick. And then he signed my CD, and then I was like, damn, this is like, I need a picture.
Mm.
I was like, hey, yo,
I can picture it right now.
I
I
was
see
like,
it in my head.
hey, yo,
Yeah.
Nip, can I get a picture? He goes, yeah. So I just took out my phone and just snapped one, luckily it was like a decent picture, and
Yeah.
that was it. 2 months later, he passed away.
Yeah.
I think it was a month later, actually.
Yeah, it wasn't too long after.
No, it was a month later. I remember that day clearly.
That was tragic, bro.
It was
Mm.
no, that one was the first time. Like that was
people's
me-
people's heroes. Well, go ahead. For you.
okay. They always say like don't meet your hero or your idol because they'll disappoint you.
Yeah.
Nipsey was like the total opposite. But I remember that day where he passed away. It was a Sunday. I remember seeing. I was on Twitter and then it was just like, oh, there was a shooting at the Marathon store. I was like, oh damn. I told my brothers, damn, someone got shot. And then there was rumors that it was Nipsey that got shot.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, I think Nip got shot.
Mm.
And then they're like, there was starting to be rumors that he had passed away.
Yeah.
And then someone that was like there at the site took a picture. Nip was on the floor. He had like a white bandana, and I saw blood from the bandana,
Just red.
red.
Yeah.
I was like, damn. I was like,
What
I
was
think
he
they
doing?
got him. I told my brother. And then the reports came out that he had passed away. And then I told my mom, I was like, hey, I'm going to the park. I told her, I'm going to the park. I'm going to go play basketball. I was just so emotionally, I didn't want to cry in my house.
Yeah.
Or like, I didn't want to shed tears in my house.
yeah.
I went to the park. I went to Little Lake Park.
Oh yeah.
And I went to the farthest corner.
Yeah.
And I just broke down.
Just to isolate.
I just,
yeah.
I isolated, listened to his music, and I just broke down.
Yeah.
That one hurt me more than
fuck.
Kobe.
I was gonna say that
Uh-huh.
all happened. Like heroes were getting taken left and right. For you, it was Nipsey and
Less than a year, it was Kobe too.
yeah, Jeff with Kobe. Oh my
Mhm.
God, we were all there when.
You guys had told me if I wanted to go, but it was my mom's birthday, and I was like, oh, I can't go. It's my mom's birthday. So I was like,
Oh, you're talking about when we went to Staples Center.
Yeah.
I'm talking about when it happened
Uh-huh.
at the softball field. We saw how bad that hit
Mhm.
Jeff. And
Yeah.
it's
Oh,
in
he
the-
went total like lockdown mode, bro.
That was me with Nipsey.
Yeah.
That was me with Nipsey. I think I went to that park and I stood there for like 2 hours.
Yeah.
Then I had to like recoup where like my eyes were not red
Yeah.
and they were like back to
So it
normal,
wasn't
so
noticeable?
I could go back home. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I could go back home.
What is your NBA starting five of all time?
Kobe,
Okay.
Jordan, LeBron,
Yeah.
Easy.
Three
three.
most debated.
Magic
Magic.
as my point guard.
Okay.
And then
Need a big man.
thinking the big man. There's like
I know my big man that I'd take.
I like Kareem, but I'm taking Shaq.
Yeah. that's what was
Shaq. I
gonna
grew up
say.
with Shaq. He was just dominant.
Mhm.
So I'm taking Shaq. That's my starting five.
Okay. Who are your top three in the association right now?
The association.
Favorite or best?
NBA.
National
okay.
Basketball Association.
Okay.
My favorite or
Your favorite best players right now? I think.
in no order. I'm just gonna say them in no order.
No. Yeah.
Durant, LeBron, and Damian Lillard.
Okay.
Yeah,
I love Dame.
yeah. Dame's a killer.
How many strangers have you told that you go to USC?
Oh, so I'm a big USC fan.
Yeah.
I have a lot of USC shirts, hoodies,
Merch.
crew
all
necks,
kinds of
merch. I
stuff.
have. It
Yeah,
just
yeah.
happened
Yeah.
on Saturday.
Yeah.
So like they'll be like, "Oh, do you go USC?" And I'd just be like, "No, I'm just a fan." And then like it was Kyle, right?
Yeah.
He's like, "Dude, just say yes. Like you're never gonna see that person ever again."
I can just
then-
imagine he goes up to alumni now with like on their cars. Hey, USC baby.
So I'm like, fuck it. Yeah, I'll say it. I think the first time we went to it was a trip to Pittsburgh.
Yeah,
I think.
on the flight from Pittsburgh, you're walking in front of me, and somebody in first class is like, "Oh, you go to USC?" And then I was expecting him to say no because he doesn't, and then he goes, "Yeah," and I'm like,
I was like, "Fight on,
I was like, "What?"
Yeah.
So-
fight on.
fight on."
What are all the different stories you've said that like you do at USC? That
I should just say communications or school of business.
haven't you said football player like once?
No, not that. I've never gone with the football just because like I don't fit the profile of a football player.
Even still, I think it's hilarious.
But
Every
yeah,
time.
even on Saturday.
At BJ's.
At BJ's, the
Yeah.
waitress, she was a USC student or alumni, and I was wearing. Was I wearing USC?
I think you were wearing a USC shirt. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was wearing my USC hoodie.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Oh no, she was an alumni because I told her, "Yeah, I'm a student right there, right now."
No, you did.
I did. So I just tell people if they ask me, I'm like, "Yeah, I go to USC."
The Falcons Chargers situation.
I knew this was coming.
Yeah.
Let's settle this.
Explain it.
Let's settle this for once and for all.
Because on one side, I kind of agree with the fans, but go ahead.
So as a kid, I'm an LA guy, right?
Yeah.
USC, Lakers, Dodgers. There was no football
Yeah.
team.
Yep, same.
So I didn't have no ties to anything.
Yep. That's why
Like
I'm a
a lot of
Seahawks
a lot of
fan.
my close friends were like Raider fans, Cowboy fans,
Yeah.
and I think for a little while I got a Tim Brown Raider jersey.
Yeah.
Not because like I was a fan of the Raiders, but I was like Tim Brown was like a nice football player.
Yeah. I have some of those. I have a Derrick Henry
Mhm.
jersey. I'm not a Titans fan,
So
but
then-
Derrick Henry's badass.
Michael Vick came about.
Yeah.
I started playing Madden.
Mm-hmm.
Michael Vick's a one-man show on Madden back in like 2003.
You got the one with him on the cover.
him on the cover.
Every-
Yeah.
That's like iconic.
Yeah, I
in
have
Madden
him on-
games.
The thing is, I don't think I have that video game anymore.
I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of people have lost it.
Yeah. So I was like, damn, Michael Vick is cool. Like he was my favorite player at that moment. I was like, I'll
Yeah.
roll with the Falcons.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, I'll be a Falcons fan.
Mm-hmm.
He went through some legal troubles.
The dogs.
The dog situation. They sucked. But I was
Yeah.
like, okay, whatever. I mean, like,
You were still there with the
I
Matt
was-
Ryan Super Bowl.
I was there with the 328.
Yeah. You were still holding on to that
I was
Falcons
still-
fandom.
And I still watch that video from time to time.
Yeah.
That and the 2017 World Series.
You just relive the pain.
Just
a bit.
loves pain.
I just love watching it. Just like, damn, what could have been. So then, Julio Jones was my favorite. When Michael Vick was gone, Julio Jones was like my
Your
favorite. My guy. I knew who he was in college
Yeah.
at Alabama. Roll Tide, right?
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide, roll.
Roll. Longhorns, baby.
Longhorns. So Julio Jones, I was like, oh, cool. Like the best receivers on the team that I like.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, cool. Even better. I'm a Falcons fan. And then 17 happened. Wait, what year was that? 328.
2016.
No. Yeah.
20? 19? 19?
19?
That happened. I was like, oh, all right. Like, you know,
I
that
remember
sucks.
you saying in our chat, you said if Julio leaves, I leave.
I did say that
You
once.
did
I was
say
like,
that?
if they trade or if they release or if Julio leaves, like, I'm done. Like,
Yeah.
I'll go with whatever team.
Yeah, and
He goes
that
to-
was all happening around skydiving because I remember we had to wait like
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
2 hours before we went skydiving, and a lot of the topic, what you were still deciding,
I was still deciding, like, damn,
and
Yeah.
I was trying to push you towards Seahawks.
to the Seahawks.
Yeah,
And then at that time, there was two LA football teams, the
Yeah,
Rams and
finally.
and the Chargers.
Yeah.
So I was like, damn, like if Julio left, he went to the Titans, but I was like, damn,
Yeah.
like Tennessee. I was like, I have like no ties to Tennessee.
You're like, I don't know about that one.
It's just so random. I'm like,
Yeah.
So then I was like, damn, like let me pick a new team. And I was getting talks between him and Andy, like, hey, come with Seahawks. And I was like,
Seahawks.
for a second, I was like, damn, like I got my boys with me, like, you know,
Yeah.
that'll be like a cool little thing. And then I was like, do I go to being a Raider fan, even though I hate the Raiders?
Bro's
uh,
about to become a
I
fool.
was like, do I become a Raider fan? I was like, I respect their loyalty though.
Go
Yeah.
Raiders.
Like, my first
Go
football,
Raiders.
my first football jersey was a Raider jersey.
Yeah.
Or do I become a Rams fan, even though they're good? Like,
Yeah.
I feel like that was jumping on the bandwagon.
Yeah, because they were the better
'Cause
LA
they were the
team.
better LA team. And then
Or the
the
Chargers,
Chargers.
the other LA team.
the Chargers always had, they had Derwin James. And I
Yeah.
had like receipts of my tweets back in like 17.
before you switched.
Before I
Yeah.
even switched saying Derwin James is my favorite defensive football player.
Yeah.
That's when he was a rookie.
Yeah, that whole situation with Julio too kind of came to fruition for me also because going into this NFL draft, one of the few NFL receivers I knew was DK Metcalf, and I was like, dude, you know, cool would be to have DK Metcalf, and then my favorite team drafted
They
him,
got
and I
him.
was like, oh my god, we have DK Metcalf.
So then I was like, Derwin James has been my boy since like he came in. Chargers suck. No one's really a Chargers fan.
Yeah,
They're in LA now, so like, let's just make it a full, complete home team
yeah,
circle. And I didn't want to jump on the bandwagon for the Rams because I'd be like that's more of a sellout. Like,
yeah.
go to the good team.
It might be. It seems like it's working out now because now the Chargers are the better team.
Yeah, they are the better team, but you know, you still get clowned.
Yeah, they choke.
I get
they-
clowned that they choke, that 23-8,
Yeah,
those jokes, but you know,
you
They're an
like
LA
the teams
team.
that choke, Art.
hey, tough times, man.
This one right here, this is already getting me hungry because we're most likely, hopefully, getting dinner after this. But have we found the golden gem of taco trucks in California? California, known to have taco trucks all over, especially Southern California.
You could throw a penny out and you hear the taco truck.
Yeah.
We found a taco stand.
El Venado.
El
The
Venado is
Is that the standard? Is that number one for you?
for Al Pastor.
For Al Pastor?
For Al Pastor, yeah.
Damn, so you will not give it the overall number one.
No, it's still like if I want tacos, I'm going to El Venado for Al Pastor tacos.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But Alvarado they're him.
Oh my god.
They're
they.
they. Yeah, they're they.
We went to, I don't know if it was your first, I think it was your first time when I did my eating TikTok food for
I
a
had
week
heard
straight
about
video.
Alvarado, but going with you was the first time.
Yeah.
And
So
After that, it was game over.
we took Fernando and Gio there for one of the days. Gio had been there and Fernando hadn't, I think.
Mhm.
And oh my god.
That Al Pastor is,
It's different.
bro. I don't even get Al Pastor from anywhere else, just because I know I'm gonna be disappointed.
Yeah. I mean, I'm already thinking about it because baseball season's coming back, and whenever we go to Dodger games, it's always a thought. Like,
It's like a 15-minute drive, maybe.
Yeah.
10,
From that
15 minutes.
point, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's in West
I have
Hollywood.
Yeah, I have
Yeah.
a couple friends say that they got some Al Pastor, but I'm just like
Mm,
I don't think so.
yeah.
I don't think it'll beat it. I have found a new spot for asada though.
Really?
That's pretty popping.
Really?
Tacos Desvelado.
Where's that?
There's one in Whittier.
Okay.
That's what I feel like I
Okay,
might have
that's
seen it
closer.
on like Instagram.
There's one in Whittier. It's pretty popping.
All right. Well, I love El Venado. I only
Venado.
get El Pastor everything.
Al Pastor fries, Al Pastor burrito,
Why am I debating going right now?
Al Pastor
I'm just, dude,
molita.
my stomach is rumbling right
Dude,
now.
I'm starving.
We're
and
going.
I'm just-
we're going to a Dodger game pretty soon. Are you guys going to that game?
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about April?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going.
I'm after that.
Consideration? Yeah.
That's not a consideration. I'm going.
Oh, he's going.
I'm going.
Dude, that'd be sick.
Are you going to that?
We might go. Or yeah,
Yeah. All right, cool.
we're going.
Yeah.
I want to end this on an MLB grid, Art.
Ladies
We
and gentlemen,
did this.
everybody gets a shout at the grid. What do we
did
have for him?
this with Captain America. He got 8 out of 9.
8 out of 9.
So that I feel like is going
That's
to be
a
a
pretty-
record that might stand till
It's
the
gonna
end
stand
of
for a
time.
minute, bro.
Cap's really good at this.
We're going to need Mobo here with the 5-minute timer.
Oh, right on.
I'll explain. So we have this grid, Art. I'll let you see. Top row, we have
Damn, I'm already-
Dodgers,
Oh damn! this
Red
is-
Sox, Blue Jays. The side row, we have Brewers, Guardians / Indians, and Giants. So I'll let you hold that. And are you ready?
So I just say like, oh,
You have to name a player that's played for both teams.
So you have to match up Brewers, Dodgers, Brewers, Red Sox,
Oh, damn.
Brewers, Blue Jays. So yeah, they have to go like this. So
This
like
is-
none of these teams have to match.
I thought it was gonna be like just boom boom and then boom boom and then boom boom.
No,
Damn.
so every single one, all 9 squares.
I have an easy one for Brewers Dodgers that I just really thought about right now.
I can't think of one. But you got that 5-minute timer?
I got it. You let me know when, Art.
I just started.
All right,
All right.
go. Let's see.
Dodgers Giants, Sergio Romo.
He was a Dodger?
Yeah,
Okay, Sergio Romo.
and if not, Brian Wilson.
Okay, that works. I
And
know
one.
that.
Dodgers Red Sox, Mookie Betts.
So you don't match the top
Oh, no, the
ones.
top. Okay.
No. You match like this, like
okay.
they meet. So you'd match Dodgers with Brewers, Guardians, Giants. You understand now?
Yeah. Damn, this is hard.
Okay, so we got one. We got Dodgers, Giants.
Guardians Giants?
Guardians and
No, not sorry. We have Dodgers, Giants.
that one's done.
Yeah, that one's done. I'm looking at it. Oh, I know one. I know another one. I know one for Red Sox, Brewers.
Damn. When I was listening to this on the podcast with Cap, like I was like naming them.
Just bam,
Like,
bam,
boom,
bam.
boom. I was like, say this, Cap. But when you hear him, like, damn, Guardians and the Indians too.
Oh, what else?
Damn.
I'm right now, I literally only have Brewers, Red Sox.
I have Brewers Dodgers.
You do?
Was that? Yeah. Like an easy one.
I'm trying to think. Brewers, Dodgers. What was he more recently on? The Dodgers or the Brewers?
Dodgers.
Is he still a Dodger?
No.
Pitch. Okay, Mobo's saying pitcher. A pitcher for the Brewers and Dodgers.
Damn,
And he was more recently a Dodger.
I'm horrible.
Does he still play?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
I'm like,
Blue
does Art
Jays.
want to phone a friend?
Blue Jays and Brewers.
Oh,
Bro,
my
I'm-
God. Oh, well, I have one for Blue Jays, Brewers, too.
Blue Jays, Brewers.
It's the same guy. It would either have to go to Red Sox Brewers or Blue Jays Brewers. It's the same.
Oh, I got one for Indians and Red Sox. Manny Ramirez.
Yep,
Okay. Two.
Okay.
that works.
You were at 3 minutes.
2 minutes, 2 players.
Giants.
Should we help? I think we should help.
Let's help him.
Okay.
So Brewers and Dodgers, I have Zach Greinke.
Yep.
3.
Okay. I'm gonna throw this one into Blue Jays Brewers because I feel like there's more obvious answers for Red Sox Brewers. Blue Jays Brewers, Travis Shaw.
Oh yeah,
Bro.
You're at 4.
Yeah.
What does he have right now?
So now we need Brewers, Red Sox, Guardians/Indians. Which one did we just get?
Giants and Blue Jays.
Yeah, Giants. I feel like there's one for Giants and Blue Jays. I just can't think of it. Oh, he's on the Blue Jays right now. He's a pitcher. He played there for. Come on,
Kevin Gossman.
there you go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say he played Giants 1 year. So now we need Guardians, Dodgers,
2 minutes, boys.
Guardians, Dodgers, and Guardians, Blue Jays. And
You
then-
can't. I can't say Manny Ramirez again, huh? Because
No. For which one? Oh, Guardians.
Guardians and Dodgers.
Yeah.
Guardians, Dodgers.
I'm trying to think because he can move Manny. If we can think of another Guardians, Red Sox. Your boy, Plawecki. Did he ever play for the Red Sox?
I don't know. Should I look it up, bro?
Yeah.
dude, this is hard.
Yeah.
The fact that
I have a random one for Indians, Red Sox. I want to say possibly is Bartolo Colon.
Yeah. No, yeah.
he played with the Red Sox.
Uh-huh.
Oh, he got caught on PEDs, didn't he?
I don't know, but I think you're right.
Well, he is a PED guy.
I think you are correct on that one. So that leaves Guardians, Blue Jays.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. there
Kevin
you go.
Plawecki.
Oh, Plawecki was a Red Sox? I knew it.
Edwin Encarnacion. Did Encarnacion
For
play
Blue Jays and
the
Indians.
Guardians?
Yeah.
he was a he was
He-
an
dude. He
Indian.
was like, oh yeah, he was because he was like a straight up power hitter.
I don't know how I came up with
Fact check
Encarnacion.
that
Yeah.
he was an Indian.
Yeah,
Giants, Red Sox. I thought he said Manny.
No, he said that for Guardians, Red Sox.
is Dram Stransky always been a Giant?
Yeah. His great
His
his grandpa was a Red Sox.
Yeah, Edwin played for the Indians 2 years.
There you go.
Yeah, I got that one. That one was so random that just popped up in my head.
That's a good one.
So I
totally
think
still have that.
that's what are we at? Are we about to run out of time?
You're at 30 seconds, I think.
30? Oh wow. Okay.
Sorry, 10 seconds.
Oh, okay.
Blue Jays and Giants.
Blue Jays, Giants.
No, we did that. We got Gossman.
So
You need
Red
Giants,
Sox-
Red Sox, and you need Brewers.
Blue Jays.
No, I said Travis Shaw. Brewers, Red Sox.
Damn.
Y tu tiempo se acabó.
Time's
Time's
up.
up.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
I think we got 7. Let me see.
If we're missing 2, then yeah, for sure 7.
Play. Oh my God, Jackie Bradley Jr. Dude is remember he's a Everyone knows him as a Red Sox.
Yeah.
He went to the Brewers, failed, and then the
Dude,
Red Sox were like,
I
well,
think I would have never guessed Jackie Bradley with the Brewers.
yeah, it failed. It was a failed experiment.
Damn.
And there you go. I mean, like I said, it's going to be hard to beat Cap at 8 out of
Hey,
9.
Cap's good.
I don't think that's gonna, dude, because he's like,
And with the thing about Cap, I got the one that he didn't.
Oh, the one he needed?
Uh-huh,
the
he-
Royals, Yankees?
That was that Benintendi.
That's the end of the episode. Thank you, Art, for joining us
Hey.
here today.
all right, we love you. Thank
Thank
you
you
very
for
much.
having me.
Yeah.
We're gonna get this framed
Bro, look at
immediately,
that,
bro.
man.
Look at that.
Sir,
Look at the blimp, bro.
Oh my god. So
the
good, man.
blimp.
That's a 101 right
That's
there.
a 101.
If you made it to the end of this one, I want you to remember that we have the Spotify version of Off the Field Podcast. Goes up 2 p.m. every Thursday. Video version goes up 2 p.m. every.
Friday.
There you go. Art's got it now.
Hey.
Remember to subscribe, like the
The
videos,
like button.
tell your
Follow them on
friends.
Instagram.
Hey, yours will be there too.
Oh,
And yeah, it was a fun one. And we'll see you guys in the next episode.
fight on.
Later. I was gonna say we should have ended it with the marathon continues.
Mm.
That would have been a good one.
The camera's still on.
Fight on.